दिखाती है मुझे ब्राइट साइड. शी इज नेचर और मैं हूँ her finest creation. Nature's finest by Mia.
Hey, what we have is more than just a feeling. It's what we believe in. Now that you've changed, will you be the same? 'Cause you're way ahead now. Oh, 'cause you're way ahead now. You and we, you've been the energy. You make me complete. Will you remember me? 'Cause you're way ahead now. 'Cause you're way ahead now. Lit the path, you showed us the way. Forever in my heart, I think you're gonna stay. You took me up when I was down, but now you're not around, 'cause you're way ahead now. Yeah. Memories are like movie scenes. They're evidence of where we've been, like a warm embrace on a winter's day. Saving grace.
All right, big hello and a warm welcome to all of you as we move from one cluster to another. We're here today at arguably one of the toughest clusters that quizzing witnesses, the West Bengal cluster of Tata Crucible for corporates, as we celebrate 2 decades of knowledge at Tata Crucible. And ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for our 6 finalists here? For now, it's nice to see 2 government representatives, Jyotish and Ashwini, both from the Northeast. We've got Snigdha here. So it's a very, very nice change that one witnesses, and it's fabulous. For now, 25 questions, 20 the value of every answer, plus and minus. So you get a plus 20 if you get it right. You get a minus 20 if you get it wrong. No points for guessing why 20. It's 20 years of Tata Crucible. So that'll be the value. 2 attempts are allowed on every question, but a contestant is allowed to attempt only once, which means if you get it wrong, the other 5 contestants get to play the same question. The first 20 questions will be aided by visuals, but I will have narratives to support it, unless you press the buzzer and decide to stop me from from giving you added information. 3 segments to our quiz: think, collaborate, and lead. And we believe in a world that we live in today, these are 3 extremely important traits and ingredients. Whether you're an individual in a corporate, you're an entrepreneur, you've got to have a thinking faculty, you've got to be willing to collaborate, and, of course, you've got to be willing to lead. All hands on the buzzer as we move to the first frontier of our game here today. Before we do that, a quick word of appreciation and our gratitude to Tata Nexon, the way ahead, Tata Play Binge, Mia Tanish, which Rashmi Sports, and Big Basket, all of whom for supporting us here at this edition of Tata Crucible. On that note, let's take action on the first frontier. Time to think. Here it is. All hands on the buzzer. Questions on your screen, starting with the first one coming up now. Don't Play with My Home is a huge campaign by a Tata company which launched on World Forests Day 2024. This company has taken up the cause of forests in India in a significant way. So much so that the chairman of the company spoke about it in, I think, the annual general body or at a different forum. Don't hold me on that, but the chairman, the CEO of the company, the CEO and MD of the company spoke about it. Which gigantic Tata company is focusing on forests? Don't play with my home. Someone's taking it. Is that a half chance? Anirban on my left. Go ahead, Anirban.
Tata Steel.
We'll give you the first 20. Well played. Forests are very important to Tata Steel, and that's well played on that to get the first 20. As we move to the second one, hands on the buzzer. Here we go. This is a book by Hiroshi Mikitani, Ravi Shankar.
He is the founder of the Japanese e-commerce and other digital company called Rakuten.
The Rakuten group of companies.
Yes.
Plus 20. Plus 20 to Ravi. He's got that right. It is a Japanese conglomerate rewriting the rules of borderless business. Question 3. Here we go. This is a famous hoarding campaign now across India by a stationery brand targeting school children. It simply says, "See, I can draw the sky." Typical campaigns. Brands for kids have come a long way forward. Someone's going for it. It is Jyotish.
Classmate by ITC.
We'll give him a minus 20. He went for classmate. I don't know if they do too much writing instruments. Stationery brand which says, "See, I can draw the sky." Go on, giving it a chance, second attempt. "See, I can draw the sky." Anybody in the audience? Oh, you got a lot of hands. The lady in front. No? Lady here? Faber-Castell is absolutely right. She'll win herself an audience prize. She was on the wild cards here, and she wins a prize now in the audience. As we go to the next one, it's a negative going Jyotish's way. He'll clear that quickly. He's too good for that. On to question number 4 on screen now. This gentleman is L. Reeves, spelled E-L-Y, L. Reeves Jr. A famous brand is named after him, which is a premium provider for a particular sport, which in itself is considered a premium sport. More a social stature sport for many. For those who play it seriously, it's a tough sport. Which great brand gets its name from L. Reeves the Junior? E-L-Y. Unless you want to call it L-E. Pronunciation check told me it's L. Reeves. None on the buzzer. Yes, we've got some quizzer friends from Eastern Terrain. Go ahead. Just give him the mic.
Is the sport golf and is the brand Callaway?
Lovely. Oh, put your hands together for him. Ravi Shankar on stage is upset, and he should be upset. Callaway is something that you can't miss. And I gave away almost the description of golf as common man would define it. But beautifully answered in the audience. These are some outstanding quizzers who've probably seen Tata Crucible for the last 20 years. Extremely possible. They started this journey at Tata Crucible when they witnessed me many kilos ago, and ever since have been serious followers of Tata Crucible. As we go to the next one, on screen, question number 5. Now, who commissioned Ravi Shankar?
So this is Helena Rubinstein, the cosmetic Mughal, and who commissioned Salvador Dali to paint her self-portrait. So the painting is by Salvador Dali, and Helena Rubinstein commissioned it for her.
I need not ask anything when you got quizzers of this caliber. Plus 20. Oh, that's a high quality answer from him. Absolutely right. This is, of course, a design which was created for a powder compact, and Salvador Dali was commissioned to do it, as well as, of course, a portrait of herself. And this is Helena Rubinstein. Superbly answered. 20 to Ravi Shankar. As we move on to question number 6 on screen now. This is a TAS probationary. She's from Tata Administrative Services, ex-Air India executive, founder or co-founder of the now very popular NGO Tahan, which in Marathi means thirst. Who is this lady who's been making the waves? From the world of Tatas. Tough one. I've got one hand which goes up, which is a Tata hand, but I'll still give it to her. Fair enough. No one else. Yes?
She's Ravina More.
Put your hands together for her. She's got that absolutely right. And don't give her a prize because she organizes the prizes for the rest of us. Well, they're from the team at Bombay House, which organizes Tata Crucible. So it's really nice to have them with us here today. Good one. And we move to the next one. Hands on the buzzer on your screen now. 8 hidden habits to live your richest life. What drives you is actually a mantra that is being sold to the world by a famous author, prolific trainer, prolific writer, picks his topics well, Indian origin, or rather born in India, world famous writer. 8 hidden habits to live your richest life is the advocacy of his current book. It's not the title of the book. Not so easy questions for 2 reasons. You're back on ground after a long time. Second, quizzers will understand the significance. 2 attempts allowed on every question. So the depth of the question needs to be different when it's 2 attempts allowed. None on the buzzer. The first hand right at the back. Yes.
Dr. Deepak Chopra?
No, not Dr. Deepak Chopra. Right in front. Robin Sharma is absolutely right. And he'll win himself an audience prize right in front. As we go to the next one, question number 8 on your screens now. The golden touch.
Yeah.
Ravi Shankar.
So this is T.S. Kallan Raman, who is the founder of Kallan Jewelers, and the book's foreword was written by Amitabh Bachchan, who is the brand ambassador.
When you move to 60 in the first round, it's called the golden touch. Put your hands together for him. He's got that absolutely right. He certainly has the golden touch going for him. He's not going to be an easy one to dislodge in a quiz like this. He's very prolific. He comes well prepared. Doesn't just back his knowledge. That makes him very, very difficult to defeat sometimes in a terrain like this. Ravi Shankar off to a lead here. The others will have to play out of the skin to chase him down. Question number 9. We've got a long way to go. 25 questions. On to the next one on your screens. Here it is. This group has recently been in the news. Its founder is on your screen. They have a subsidiary called Olectra Green Tech. Now, Olectra Green Tech is basically a subsidiary of an engineering and infrastructure giant which made huge headlines, current affairs.
Meghna Engineering, Electoral Bonds, Olectra.
So the parent company is Meghna Engineering, one of the largest contributors to the electoral bonds that broke open in India.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. He's from HSBC Bank, so he must be keeping track of electoral bonds. Well, there's the next one. Question number 10. Hands on the buzzer on your screen now. These are two IIT graduates, Dilsher Singh and Siddhant Saurabh. They created a very famous online entity, a gaming app, high valuation, got a lot of people hooked on, especially in the east and northeast of India. Hence, the question features in this region. People are just so addicted to it for a period of time. Nobody? I'll still keep to some amount of 5-second time. Yes? Is absolutely correct. Zoopy, more commonly or better known as Ludo. And he'll win himself an audience prize on that one as we take a look at the scores before we move into the next frontier here today. Here it is. On that scorecard. All right, there you are on your screen with Anirvan on 40. He needs one more good answer to get to Ravi Shankar. Early days, Ravi on 60. And the others, I'm sure, will try and catch up as quickly as they can. Jyotish on minus 20. He'll want to erase that very quickly. As we move into the next frontier of our game here today, on the Tata Play binge board, they'll want to binge more on the buzzers and get themselves to a better position on the binge board. Time to collaborate. Here it is. Collaborations are about people who collaborated with each other, companies with each other, products and brands that collaborate to help you maximize your growth. So you've got to string all of that together and give me an overall answer. As we start with the first one, scoring pattern remains the same. Here it is. Someone's confident on my left. Anirvan's giving it a shot. Go ahead, Anirvan. Overall answer.
Hyundai.
Overall answer he feels is Hyundai. Any reason you think that way?
Shah Rukh Khan. That's Seoul, so I'm guessing Korean.
All right, he's taking half chances there. And the good part in that, which was classical, is the book which is there is actually the memoir of Lee Myung-bak, the president of South Korea, who before becoming the president of that country was CEO of Hyundai. The CEO goes on to become the president of a country. And I think it was Hyundai Construction, not Hyundai Electronics as we know it here, or Hyundai Engineering. As we go to the next one, he gets a 20, which puts him on par with Ravi Shankar. That sets the battle up here in the the eastern terrain. As we go to the next one on screen now.
What is love?
The overall answer is a huge brand. They launched something called Kisses in collaboration with Google. It was a famous launch by them. Google. They released, giving it a shot.
Yeah, so I'm taking a guess because I can see Thomas. So I will say Burberry.
Burberry.
Thomas Burberry, okay, that is his biopic or something. So, okay, so, and it's a luxury brand, so they started something with Google. So I'll take a chance, okay, and say it.
You're on par with another contestant. You've got to learn to take half chances. Superb. Superb answer. He took a half chance on that one. There was a classical clue there, The Tale of Thomas Burberry. It's actually a short film on his life, and that actually helped him get to the answer, and he nailed it. Good one. The ad film actually features Carla Bruni. The ad film features her. Well, evidently this generation does not look at the clues that I look at, but that's all right. We move on to the next one. Hands on the buzzer. Question on your screen. Here we go.
It's halftime. Both teams are in their locker room discussing what they can do to.
Maxwell Motor Company. That's a famous ad featuring Clint Eastwood. All the others, brands, collaborations. Anybody giving it a shot for an overall answer? The overall answer would technically be a three-letter term. Not a term, three letters. I can't call it a term. That's how the entity is known. It's a three-letter collaboration description. All right, tough one here today. Anybody in the audience? Yes. Okay, what will be the third letter? I know Fiat Chrysler comes out. Clever collaboration. Well, the third is simple. It's FCA Corporation, Fiat Chrysler Automobile Corporation. He'll win himself an audience prize. Good one. Fiat and Chrysler. Yeah, you get one audience prize even if you answer 4 times during the day. All right, so if you've given your name, then those are nice prizes, so don't worry about it. As we go to the next one, hands on the buzzer. Question coming up now. Question number 4 in the second half on screen. Take a look.
What is this about big? You
Yeah,
know,
volume
seeing the
up,
big
please.
picture, having the big idea,
Pretty low.
clinching the big deal. Nobody wants to clinch the little deal. Who wants to do that? Be a little deal clincher.
Keep it at that. Robbie is taking a chance. He's on 80. He wants to get to 100. Go ahead, Robbie.
Barclays.
Barclays.
Yeah, because
Explain.
this guy is the Indian CEO of Barclays. So,
Okay.
and they are talking about make money, work for it. So Barclays, they have something, some tie-up with Wimbledon because they are British and that must be the ad. So my overall connect would be Barclays.
He's playing it carefully, but he's really breaking it down before he gives the answers. He's on to 100. Oh, he's on to 100 and he's playing the game really well here today. He's pulling out small elements and stringing it together, which is a good way when you don't immediately know the answer. Next one on your screen now. Overall brand is a huge global giant. The rise and fall of dash and dash. And how it rose again. Judy Bevan wrote this fabulous book about dash and dash. They have an initiative along with Oxfam, a very big initiative with Oxfam, actually called swapping. It's called swapping. Jyotish is giving it a shot.
Marks and Spencer.
Marks and Spencers. I said dash and dash. Clever. Oh, very clever. He really played that out well and he got himself a 20 to erase his negative. From here, he'll have to look at how he can rise and rise quickly. Here we go. Question 6 on your screen. Do you not see it? Cage of expectation. Break the cage as a hashtag. It's always in your hands. It's a brand from India which started promoting women-only tours. Travel alone for women. This campaign, I think, was Women's Day 2024. Don't hold me on it, but I think it's Women's Day 2024. become big online at promoting concept of women taking holidays with women or probably by themselves. None taking the half chance here today. Huge campaign, and they spent a lot of money on it and yielded a lot of results. Lot of women today want to go on solo holidays, as they call it. Anybody? Yes?
Go Ibibo.
Go Ibibo is absolutely right. She's got it right. Shivana sir, can I have your introduction?
I'm Ipshita Ganguly. I'm from TCS.
The hands together for her. She's got that right. From Tata Consultancy Services. Have you gone on one of those solo holidays?
No, I really want to.
All right. As we go to the next one, hands on the buzzer. Question number 7 coming up on your screen now. This gentleman created something very important in the world of statistical quality control. He's an American physicist, statistician, sometimes known as the father of statistical quality control. He produced some very, very important forms of charts which were named after him. Anybody in the audience? Tough ones here today. You won your prize. Yes? Lovely. William Walter. Shewhart is correct, or Shewhart, I think as you pronounce his name. Walter Shewhart. I don't know, we'll check on that, but my memory says Walter Shewhart. Nonetheless, Shewhart will give you a prize. Put your hands together for him. And 3 more to go. We'll take a look at the scores after the 3 questions. Here's the next one coming up. Question number 8 on your screens now. This is an advertisement where they created. Go ahead, Robbie.
So this is for Burger King. So this is flames and other things. So they created the ad campaign, the flaming grill burger and things. So this is basically a ad campaign for Burger King.
And the famous flaming grill.
Kind of, okay.
They actually created these flames to promote their flaming grill.
Correct.
Super. Superb. Absolutely superb. West Bengal is the only place where a quizmaster says something and the contestants tell him correct. But that happens. That's okay. We'll accept that. Here's the next one. Question number 9. Am I correct? Yeah, 9. On screen now. The 801 engines redefine the revenue of this company. While many know this company as an automobile giant, Robbie is giving it a shot.
So this is Rolls-Royce. So basically they are the largest manufacturer of aircraft engines. So Rolls-Royce.
Minus 20. He took a shot. Everyone would think Rolls-Royce. Another company made hell of a lot of money. Their biggest revenues at the point in time came from an 801 which they created. Massive. Ashwini is giving it a shot on the second attempt. Go ahead.
So we'll take a guess on this BMW.
Well played. Very, very well played. Oh, that's a good one. In fact, Rolls-Royce understood BMW's manufacturing capabilities in the aviation battle and not in the automobile battle, which is when they later collaborated in a different form. Good one. 20 to him. Loss of 20 to Robbie. Doesn't affect him at this stage. One more question and then we will take a look at where the quotient stands on the binge board. Next one on screen now. This is a huge group in terms of the money they make. They're very quiet in terms of public knowledge. They came into the open for various reasons in the recent past. The group, though, is known for spending amongst the highest amounts of money in terms of advertising and what they call gaming expenditure. They almost top Asia in gaming spends. Which company is this? The owner would perhaps be more familiar to you than the group. The owner may be more familiar as a person currently than the name of the group. I'll agree or accept either or as an answer. Nobody on stage, right at the back. Yes, he's won a prize, but he's not giving up. These are good quizzers. I'll come to you next. Gentleman at the back, yes?
Is it Alibaba founder?
No, not the Alibaba founder. India, don't think, yes? Murugappa Group will be very disappointed when I give you the answer. Well, I meant Murugappa Group will be very disappointed, not you. Yeah, gentlemen, okay, he's put his hands down now. All right. Tough one in West Bengal here today. The person behind this group is Santiago Martin. And the answer is the Martin Group of companies. They're one of the largest advertising spenders when it comes to gaming, which essentially is, of course, gaming of a different form. As we take a look at where the binge board stands, one round remaining. Will it be Ravi Shankar yet again? Or is it going to be Anirvan 60 to 40? Ashwani is coming in at 20. If Ashwani gets one more right, Anirvan will be in a spot of bother to think whether to go for Ravi or maintain the second place. So Anirvan's going to look at both sides of the spectrum. Ravi at 100, but if Anirvan gets 20, then the game becomes very interesting. One among the six will go through to Mumbai. As we go to the final frontier, time to lead. Here it is.
This picnic was a great idea.
Thank you.
Candlelight dinner of sandwiches.
पर ब्रेड बटर तो लिए नहीं, आज सेल डे नहीं है ना?
What? ब्रेड बटर खरीदने के लिए forget that Thursday sale. Big basket है, हर दिन सस्ता. Big savings, big basket.
Dumbest idea ever.
गुड मॉर्निंग बच्चों, आज हम पढ़ेंगे कि 4 गुणा 4 16 नहीं 149 होते हैं।
कैसे सर?
अरे बताता हूँ। सबसे पहले तो टाटा प्ले बिंज ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
ओके सर।
यहाँ मिलेंगे 29 OTT ऐप्स, उनमें से डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार और Z5 जैसे अपनी पसंद के कोई भी 4 ऐप सिलेक्ट करो।
बढ़िया सर।
और इन चारों ऐप्स का सारा कंटेंट देखो एक ही बिंज ऐप पर।
वाओ सर।
और चाहो तो 4 अलग अलग स्क्रीन पर भी देख लो। और ये सब मिलेगा सिर्फ 149 रुपीज पर मंथ में। तो हो गए ना 4 गुणा 4 149।
4 गुणा 4 149।
टाटा प्ले बिंज, सब्सक्राइब नाउ।
Five final questions from me. I read out the questions. You can stop me whenever you want to and decide you want to go on a lead. Plus 20, minus 20. If you stop me and get it wrong, I continue reading the question for the benefit of the remaining 5. 2 attempts, final 5 questions, starting with the first one, nothing appearing on your screens. This brand evaluated about 120 words that would describe itself in the best possible way. And they finally came out by describing themselves as the brand that is wind-proof. What we stand for best is being wind-proof. Which pocket brand is this? They call themselves a pocket brand. Wind-proof is what they offer you as their singular USP. Very workable, crafty question. No one on the buzzer. Anybody? Sorry, me. Yeah, go on. Minus 20 on that. Gets a minus 20, Snigdha. Anybody in the audience? Yes? Sorry. You're still on a second attempt, I think, yes? No, not on an attempt. Okay, then wait.
Zippo lighters.
Zippo lighters. Oh, wind-proof. Super. Oh, super. I hope that's a non-smoker getting the answer right. He is. Oh, that's nice. All right, that's nice. Zippo, very logical, right? Wind-proof. Crafty positioning. On to the next one. Hands on the buzzer. This brand collaborates and celebrates with the use of oars, O-A-R-S, oars, to propel a boat. Symbolically, it means if you have the right oars, you will move forward in your life. Created by an erstwhile company called Indus League. Which apparel brand is this? The brand is still alive. The company, when it started, was called Indus League. A pair of oars can take you forward. He's giving it a shot as Anirban.
Scullers.
He needs a 20. He's got a 20. Oh, he's putting a fight up. He's putting a fight here today. As we go to the next one, question number 3. If he gets one more, Ravi Shankar is going to be on par with Anirban. Question number 3. Which brand or corporation launched something called MAARS? I didn't want to confuse you by using the word Mars. MAARS. The acronym stands for a huge initiative called Meta Market for Advanced Agriculture and Rural Services. It became one of the first companies in the world to bring in app-based digital revolutions for the farming community at scale. It's been replicated by various companies which have farming as a core focus area. Which giant from India invested and created in a meta market for advanced agriculture and rural services? Sorry, I'm getting a reflex here, but go ahead. I think the bulb is not. Is absolutely right. She's got that absolutely right. ITC from India leading the way onto that. As we go to the next one, question number 4, hands on the buzzer. Noko jeans. Noko jeans. That's N-O-K-O jeans. Was a popular brand of jeans that went defunct. It's a brand that was brought to the world by a Swedish company. But the name of the jeans was Noko for a very particular reason. Where did this Swedish company get their jeans? Ravi Shankar.
This is Noko means North Korea. So they make jeans out of North Korea.
North Korea?
Yeah.
And
so
this Swedish company was importing jeans from North Korea.
That's why they call it Noko.
Noko.
Yeah.
Super. Oh, that's a champion quality answer. North Korea was where they imported these jeans from. Outstanding answer. Gives him the crucial benefit of lead that he required. Now he'll have to get a negative and Anirban will have to score. We quickly take a look at the scenario here today. I am right in my comment, Ravi on 120. So if Ravi takes a minus 20 and then Anirban takes a plus 20, we've got a statistical possibility. Otherwise, Ravi Shankar will go through. I think Ravi Shankar knows only too well how to stand far away from the buzzers. Well, one question to go. One final question to go. So, final question. Here we go. Bought, B-O-U-G-H-T, bought from the British in 1940, run by Anwar Salim and Arshad Salim. They even have a documentary that has been made about them by a British filmmaker. Documentary is called A Tale of Two Brothers. It's one of the houses which still exist in physical form, which stood on par with a lot of British houses which did this in the past. What from Kolkata are we talking about? I'll repeat. Bought from the British in 1940, run by Anwar Salim and Arshad Salim. They have even had a documentary made by them, or made about them by the British filmmakers. The title of the film is A Tale of Two Brothers. It's a house into a business that at a point in time was on par with the British houses that were in the same line of business. Kolkata prides itself for being in this in a significant manner. What are we talking about? Classical question. None on the buzzer. Ravi certainly does not want to take a half chance. Right at the back. The what? We'll get the mic to you.
It's a tale of two brothers. Russell Exchange on Park Street. It's Russell Exchange. The auctioneer, yes.
Called the Russell House or the
Russell Exchange.
They get that absolutely right. Some remarkable quizzers. They win themselves a prize here today.
And on a serious note, we are really brothers, real brothers.
Real brothers, all right. Well, can we have a round of applause for them? But ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the binge board here today. At the end of the day, the maturity of Ravi Shankar and his experience, where he had to take the half chances, he took them. I'd like to believe he was tempted on Russell House. He would have definitely been tempted, but prudence prevailed over that temptation to hit the buzzer. He's a superb quizzer with 120. He's got into the national semi-final. Anirban, probably, I don't know, we'll have to check the records, has won more runner-up titles than, arguably would have won more runner-up titles than anybody in Kolkata, because he runs into a Ravi Shankar, he runs into some really good quizzers sometimes and has to get to that second position. He's also won previously, not that he hasn't. But ladies and gentlemen, an outstanding set of finalists here. One of them going through to the national semi-final, Ravi Shankar from HCL. Congratulations, guys. Well done.